Hey there, I'm Naepta, and welcome to episode 46 of our Pokemon Legends ZA Nuzlocke. Last time we explored the sewers and finally got Gwen and Ivor reunited. Finally. And so now we get to go battle Ivor, which will be just peachy. I think since we do have the Psychic Fairy of Fen, she can pull hard for us on this one. We also have Aerial Ace on Voice, and then I feel like these two probably have just gotten a little bit over-leveled, but we have them if we need them. I mean, and we have Snurt with Zen Headbutt, which is also great. I would love it if Flounce was able to participate, but I feel like we would just be setting ourselves up to lose her. And then Nicole is our new friend. Ooh, we haven't adjusted moves on Nicole at all. Let's check out what other moves Nicole has. Definitely want to give you wing attacks. You have some flying stab. Super Fang is really nice as an opener. Bite is nice. I think we're going to do wing attack over leech life. Ooh, actually, we're going to do... Because they both have the same cooldown. Let's see, what TMs do we have? Aerial Ace. Ooh, Fly! Which gives us immunity for a minute. We're gonna do that over that. Shadow Claw, U-Turn are all physical moves. I do feel like we need to get you a special move of some variety. Gust is special, so is Absorb. You know what? We're gonna go with this for now. And then let me double check to make sure. Oh, we learned Moonbeam when we leveled up. Okay. Boyce, we're gonna give you the Mega Stone. Oops, wrong button. Because we do have the Mega Heracronite. There you are. We do also have the Alakazite, so if we end up... Oh, Sabrina's dead. Oh, poor Sabrina. Alright. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and we're going to do the Fists of Justice thing, and then we'll check out the pins afterwards. I just feel like this has been going on for too long already, and I'm ready to see it through. Let's go ahead and... we'll let Flounce take the tour of the city. Grab those Mega Crystals while we're out here. There we go. Not a ton of experience, but every little bit helps, right? Oh, did I go over one streak too early? I think I went over one streak too early. That's okay, we're gonna grab this Pokeball. And see, it's fine. I could have swore there was a Pokemon up there. Oh! Hi, Swirlix. Alright, we've already had a Swirlix, though. Poor Candy. Oh, see, I was on the right street. Flounce, how close are you to Lucky? Nowhere close. Okay, good to know. Alright. Here goes nothing. We're gonna leave this then. Alright. His sister is so small compared to him. At last you've arrived. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so I must grow stronger. Maybe just in a less obnoxious way. As I said before, if we live in harmony with Pokemon in the city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy these freedoms, what we need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, shall we begin our match? Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Most of the things on the Rotom phone you don't actually touch anyways. They're kind of... Alright. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power, strength is justice. Alright, here goes something. That hesitated just long enough that I thought the game had frozen. Alright, bring it on, Ivor. Heracross. Okay, you can use fire moves for this then. We're gonna power punch. We don't need to do much to... Wow! I was not expecting this battle to go this badly. Alright. Booty swing. Bullet seed? And a toxic maybe? Alright. Spin missile. Alright, that was intense. Alright, we're gonna go for the aerial ace. And brick break. Ouch. Rock blast. And then send you back in. Max potion, use, snort. Okay. I'm very glad we're every bit of the level we've got. Alright, Fallings. Oh, you're gonna... Wait! Mega Evolving Fallings? Okay then. Well, we're gonna Mega Evolve Snort. What is Mega Fallings? Okay, that's a thing. I was not expecting that. He's like... It's like the robots from, Okay, we got victory. Snurt's still alive. I don't like hearing the wah 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 defeat. How incredibly unjust. We didn't lose anybody. Near thing, but we didn't lose anybody. Alright. Yikes. I thought we were doing peachy. We are not. Alright. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Sniff. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together? Out of the question. You're the elder of us, and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Sounds like you're taking control already, Gwen. Please, one moment, Gwen. I need to give Naepta my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept a small gift from me. Okay. Cool. I'd be honored to face me again. Next time my power will surely open my path forward. Now if you'll excuse me, off you go with your sister. Alright, who must be a powerful trainer in her own right. She has a Mega Crystal, even though apparently she's using her phone to track his progress through the ZA Royale. Whew. Are we gonna get more Mega Crystals? True. Wow, sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought the X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing person case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of thing? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean how like people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that. Or something like all of us here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Something the matter? No, it's nothing. But I shouldn't be asking you what the matter, Naveen. Why don't you just try the croissant curry already? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, it's not as hard of a pass as you gave it before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Kiroo! It is very strange curry. Alright. All healed up. And next day. Even though it was just, I guess it was kind of partway through the day. But anyways. You gonna tell me about some megas that need saving? I bet you there's megas that need saving. That seems to be the pattern. Promotion match megas. Promotion match megas. Good morning. No sign of Urbane or Lita just yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased I'll even include you in my happy mood. Performance sneakers. Think nothing of it. I got them as a thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Urbane! Do you know where Urbane is? Not here. He must have headed out earlier to be his helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently he borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon won't dare mess with them? Hello, this is Naepta, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I want to discuss a bit of money your friend Urbane borrowed from us. I could have dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you'd want to avoid a scene, especially since Urbane has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About the money? What? So they wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Naepta? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Urbane didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest, and they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Karoo! Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Urbane out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ, especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Urbane. Hey, Naepta. If they already know where to find us, all of us, I don't feel great going into their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks, I feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard of police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Well, if they're rusty, I'm hoping they use metal Pokemon and Snert can just blow fire at them. Alright, the number of wild zones has increased again. Oh, 13, 14, and 15. They're all over the place. Alright, so we need to go here. There's a mission here and there, so I think what we're going to do is drop a pin. We're going to fly to Cafe Wolf. And I feel like we should enjoy a cup of tea with Floette. Alright. Apparently we only have coffee stuff. Oh, interesting. They're named after the, we're gonna get a star blend in memory of Francis. Sorry, Frankie. Francis was the ice cream. Frankie. Frankie's honor. Sure, why not? They really just, like, they couldn't make this harder. I'm not trying to just take a picture of me, I'm trying to take a picture of both of us together, you know? My Pokemon and me. The entire point is to hang out with your Pokemon. This is pointless. Yeah, we can leave. Thanks for joining me, Flounce. I'm sorry I couldn't take a good picture of you. Alright, so it is just up here. Oh! It would appear that the new quest is in the sewer. I was not expecting that. Alright, well, let's check the map about the other new quest. Maybe that one's above ground. Because I don't feel like investigating the sewer at this exact second. Oh, this one looks like a please battle me thing because it's next to a battle arena. Alright, what do you want? You there! Have you had someone use the move Protect against you in a Pokemon battle? Alright. You prefer the move Detect. You can use... Okay, interesting. Protect and Detect are... Alright, I'm ready. And that's a fighting type move, so I feel like this would be a good follow-up. Alright, Claire, the Battle Girl. Yolu, yes! That is exactly what we want to send Sen against. His Fire Spin still does damage after the Protect ends. Good job, Ben. I like the strategy. We're going to do a Fire Spin followed by a Fairy move this time. And Dazzling Gleam. We got the Rock Smash off. Okay, Ben. Thank you for hanging in there for me, girl. How did we not detect this outcome? Haha, woo. So, what do you think of how my Pokemon use Detect? Way different from Protect, right? They do the same thing. Not at all. True, they both prevent your Pokemon from taking damage. Detect is just so much cooler, though. Call it personal preference if you must. In the end, finding your personal battle style is all that matters. Well, maybe not all that matters. Okay. Got a black belt, that's cool. Let's go ahead and... we're just gonna go ahead and give you a... We're just gonna use a Moo Moo Milk. I've got a lot of them. There we go. Alright, it is apparently time to find out what the Rust Syndicate wants. We clean the city of dirt and dust. Watch us grunts wash away the rust. Hey, looks like we've got visitors. Huh, what do you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yes, we're here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe if I crush you in a Pokemon battle, you run off and stop bothering us. That means you and I are gonna go one-on-one match too, little girl. Well, you asked us to come, and now you're being brats, so... Garbodor. Alright, Ben. High shot. Don't like self-destruct. Alright, Larion. Power punch. There we go. Is that all? Is that all? Okay, that's all. Talk about losing face. I guess Fen probably could have handled it, but I didn't want to risk her taking another attack. What? I lost? Hey, you cheated, didn't you? That's why you're never going to make it past being a guard, see? Hey, shut up. I don't see you pulling a win on your end either. My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win. You're standing out in front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Now, who are our guests? Mr. Felipe! Standing guard isn't just busy work, it's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. Now then, my name is Felipe. What brings you to our humble office today? We're here to discuss a loan. Oh, then you must be Naepta. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you're taking matters very seriously. What a shame to find out this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guards so thoroughly and heartlessly? What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves. But it would also be rude of me to send you away when you came all the way here. How about this? I'll give you a thrashing in battle, and we'll call it even. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. We're gonna use 2 hyper potions as opposed to 1 super, or 2 supers as opposed to 1 hyper, so that way we have the hypers to use in battle. I'm gonna lead with Fen again. I'm hopefully not gonna regret that. So how about you show me what your Pokemon can do in a battle? You're on. Oh, I do like the enthusiasm, but as part of the Rust Syndicate's top brass, my approval is hard to win. I wouldn't want to leave you with false optimism about how business goes with us. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Please tell me you have a bunch of metal things that I can melt. That'll do. Alright then. Stop running through it, you goofball! Alright, Sizor. Alright. And a Skarmory. Our 2 stones connect us, our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. Alright, we're gonna switch to Snurp so that we can match Mega for Mega. Mega Skarmory. Yo! Alright. Alright, Snart. Where is he? Okay, I'm glad that our fire move was enough to one-hit KO. Because the fact that I couldn't target him at first meant we got hit by a whole extra drill run. I see your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Yours were too! Whew! Very impressive indeed for someone so young. I've taken the liberty of healing your Pokemon as a sign of my goodwill. As a man of my word, I think it's time to talk business. Follow me. Come on, Naepta. We should head in after him. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's go ahead and grab this item from over here, just because I don't know how often we'll get to come back in here. One full heal, okay. I'm not looking forward to this conversation. The atmosphere in the office is tense. Alright. I like how the grunts all have a slightly different look to them. Into the elevator, please. Okay. Is that... Wait here, please. Is that a King Gambit statue? These two are here to speak with you, boss. And exactly who am I speaking with? They're the kids here to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. So, you two came in place of Arain, eh? He's too good to come himself? But tell me, Felipe, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? You were supposed to crush their spirits, make them more persuadable. Sorry, boss, they're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? So, you two, I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal? Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry, can I ask, who are you? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. Mr. Corbu. Never wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know, but Felipe shoved it here. Your talents far exceed my own, sir. It's only natural I would surrender the boss's seat to you. Bah, enough of that. We've got guests. This isn't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. At least, not before agreeing to everything we ask. I don't want to sit on the sofa, thanks. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said, though you better make it worthwhile, otherwise who knows what can happen to you. We promise we're taking this super seriously. We had to come in Urbane's place because we couldn't get a hold of him. To be honest though, we're not sure why he came to you for a loan in the first place. I guess I'd interpret your friend Urbane's lack of communication as intent to save you from worrying. He's such a caring boy after all. Fill them in, Felipe. This whole deal began when I encountered Urbane out helping people in the city. He was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked him if there was any way we could help in return, as thanks, of course. He mentioned that the hotel he was helping out was struggling to get customers, and I thought it the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans for those in need, you see. Urbane was rather enthusiastic about the idea. He mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan him out $100,000 for this purpose. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Excuse me? You said on the phone that the interest is already up to $1 million now. You call that helping? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed he would make a video and post it ASAP. The guests would flock to your hotel, and he could pay us back in full the next day. What? But his videos aren't that great anyways. We'll be lucky if one of them broke 10 views. We're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I take financial matters very seriously. I even personally warned him, you know. I should have asked him, are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a video that good? I told him he shouldn't be over-promising. But he did. So now, what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about the situation? That interest rate is just crazy. What's this? Try to go back on our term? Sorry kids, but a deal's a deal. I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the $1,000 that Urbane borrowed between him and us. That way, you two only have to deal with the extra interest he accrued. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not a monster. I know that having this big old debt from Urbane hanging over your head can't be fun. And I doubt you can cough up the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? No, I shouldn't be losing my temper at innocent civilians. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here, out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokemon showdown. Every single one of us. So what do you say? I assume you'll accept? What's that? Yes, we accept. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of and we're done working for you? Well, if you work really, really hard, maybe just one job. Or I could keep giving you work. It's up to me, really. So you're saying you might just keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry. It probably won't come to that. But look on the bright side. These jobs will all be in the benefit of the city. Just do your best, and I'm sure everything will go fine. To be clear, this deal is between you two and the rest syndicate. Urbane has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. Yuck. I really wish I had $1 million. I only have half. Phew. I'm glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. Yes, now we know firsthand how they roped them into people giving them free labor forever. Urbane is such an idiot. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know he was just trying to help AZ. Hey, would you clear out already? I got cleaning to do. As if we'd want to stay here another second. Come on, Naepta, let's head back to Hotel Z. Ooh, new Megastones at Coruscant. We're gonna go check that out real quick. And see if these missions are above ground or below ground. I think we're going to check the Megastones, and then we'll check out on the missions next time. But let's see what new Megastones we can get. I'm guessing it's going to be the Chandelerite. The Phalanx, the Chandelure, and Agronite. Okay. Any others that we're missing? No, the rest look like things we've already seen. Alright, I am gonna go ahead and grab a Chandelerite. Because I love Chandelure. I know that we've already gotten our encounter for the sewer, so we won't get one from there, but, you know, maybe we'll find one on a rooftop in the dark. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here for today. Next time we'll find out about the new missions, and we'll go back to Hotel Z and proceed in the story. Now that we have Ice Beam, it's moving so much faster again. So thank you guys so much for joining me once again. I'm Naepta, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!